Good morning, everyone. February the 25th. 2 more trading days for February. We do have a leap year this year. And we got thrown a curveball today by the Fed. They had technical glitches. The 7-year auction did not get off. It'll get off tomorrow, either at 11 or 11:30 Eastern, to complete this week's auction. And it'll settle up on Monday, I still believe, maybe Tuesday at this time. We came into the market wanting to be sellers. We thought that we would get a chance to test the overnight sessions high and get stops, but the market would stop there. If we didn't build volume above 1938, the market could trade lower. So our first sell was 34 to 39. Our buy was 20 to 25. So here's our first little sell band. And here was our buy band. And you had that information in your hands before 7 Central. I think we took 5 live trades in the room today. Started off with a loser and had plenty of chances to scratch it. I mean, if you just don't, on V bottoms, you just need to get follow through on every bar you get out. We talked about scratching it verbally. I unfortunately didn't do that, but anybody that took that trade with me had plenty of chances to scratch it. I forget where the other trades were. And then we made our money back the hard way. I think we had, like I said, maybe 5 trades today. A couple of scratches, made a point, made 3 points right in there. So it looks like 4 trades that are recorded. But this trade right here off this V top, late to the party, that was a scratch. So we knows what we're doing. Can't say that when my wife's around, being an English teacher. And this methodology will put money into the account for you. This 1938, I believe, is key. One of the articles up on Zero Hedge is when does the Fed step into the market, and when are they the most active on supporting the stock market, which is still the one bright spot that they can point to. And I think you'll get some little tidbits out of that article that might help fill in some of your blanks. Now we've got a potential to close it strong. Tom DeMark's 1927 is still holding up. And again, when these guys put out national forecasts and broadcasts, the market is just not going to let them have it all their way. Got to be some twists and turns. I think the fundamentals still show, generally speaking, not every report, that the economy is slowing. The hope is that the United States, Germany, and China will still pull the world out of it. But when you look at the numbers, like tomorrow's GDP number, we are definitely in what is called stagflation, which has been plaguing Japan since 1992. And as we've said for the last couple of 3 years, that's about the best we can look forward to, is stagflation, which really helps our cause as traders. It doesn't hurt us. So right here is the structure. Here's that 1938 that we were talking about. The market is pointed higher, and if it were to close right now, our sell would be 44.49, then 54.59. On the buy side, we'd be buying 30s, 35s, and then back to our 2025. We do have a bunch of news tomorrow. GDP plus 0.4, deflator plus 0.8. Have you ever seen a better example of stagflation? Trade balance, and again minus 61B. That's a big number. Normally it's in the low 40s. Personal income plus 0.4. That number suspect could come in lower. Personal spending plus 0.3. consumer has not spent a lot of money of late, hasn't been making the numbers. Then consumer sentiment at 91. The focus will be GDP and personal spending, followed by consumer sentiment. But as we grow as traders, we just talk about the realities of trading, not feeling well, not expending, still having to trade, got to pay the bills, kids need shoes. High probability trades, low probability trades. I always preface the trades that I put on live in the room, and I will take high probability trades and low probability trades just to show you what you're dealing with. And prefaced by a low probability trade, cut your trading targets and don't be shy about getting out. In a good example of the day, I was getting a little bit frustrated trading, and every time I put on a trade, it was there and I was getting teased and it wouldn't get closer and stay with the trade. When I find myself in that mode, just when I really don't want to do it, I got to preserve emotional capital so I can take the next trade. And I just take myself out. And it doesn't mean I'm right or wrong on the trade. It's just that I recognize that I only have so much emotional capital, and I have to have some of that if I'm going to trade. And so I take myself out, and then I quit second guessing myself. And it's a skill that is learned over time. This is the note. Lower high, lower low. We can sell into failure to take out today's and extend today's range, but tomorrow's a 7-year auction. And my inclination will be to be buying into weakness once again until the 7 years is out of the way. And if we had to pick a price that auction would get off, it'd be in the 131.14 area. 131.07 to 131.14. So with the market closing right now, we've rejected prices above 16, so selling 15s to 19s, sell 1, 23, 27, S2. On the buy side, like to buy it a little cheaper. The first area that pops up is 5 to 9. You can just see it right here. We've got a B period low at 5. We've got a D period low at like 6.5. We've got a K period low at 8.5. 5 to 9. If the E-mini continues rallying and spikes this afternoon, can do better, and then 29 to 01. Can buy maybe closer to the buck. But buyers, I would like to be a buyer tomorrow because of the 7-year auction. Okay, looking at the 30-year. Last rotate up an M, stopped at 14. We've got the mode at 12. We're currently at 3. So it is aggressive. The assumption that the E-mini might rally a little more this afternoon. 7 to 11, sell 1. Last rotate up, stopped at 23. 19 to 23, sell 2. On the buy side, 66.31. We've got a D period low at 29. We've got a B period low at 20. So 25, 29, buy 1. 13 to 17, buy 2. Okay, stock market and crude oil rally. Gold probably sells, but I don't believe it'll break. So I still like gold to the long side just because of the stuff that we continuously see streaming across the news. So lower high, lower low. We can sell failure to get through the 43, 45 area. I still like the buy in the 25, 27. Markets don't go straight up. unfortunately, or straight down. So looking at this filtering for right here, last rotate up is 39.5, so 39.41, sell 1, 45.47, sell 2. On the buy side, last rotate down was 33.50, then 30, so maybe stops beneath the JK low, 30.32, buy 1, 25.27, buy 2. Ashley, you tore him up today. Good trading. Pretty simple if you'll take the trades, right? I know, but what if you're wrong, Ashley? Always the issue. Ashley was kind enough to share his trades with us in the room today. Okay, higher low, higher high. Looks like we're headed for 34 bucks once again on crude oil. This screen says buy it. We've rejected prices above 37, 33 and a quarter, and here we sit. So selling 33 and a quarter, 33.50, sell 1. 33.72, 34, sell 2. On the buy side, we broke it out from 32, so 32 and a quarter, 32.50, buy 1. And again, I'm glad Helen's not around. Hear me butchering the English language like that. If you've never been married to an English teacher, do not put that on in your next life wish list. But all three of my girls can write, and all of them do speak the King's English, even though their dad doesn't from time to time. I know what I should be saying. I just choose not to. And last but not least, the euro, selling at 110.50 to 110.75, and right now the buy zone it looks like it's right below 110 even. So higher low, just a skosh higher high as the gun stops. $10.50, sell 1. 10.75, sell 2. On the buy side, we've got a quarter. So get value area low at 10. Got a high volume number at 21, so we'll make 10 to 20, buy 1. And back to our 10.90, 110 even for buy 2. And that's it for February the 25th. And I will see you all bright and early in the morning. We'll have fun once again, kicking it around, and hopefully make a little money too. Y'all have a great evening. Tomorrow the warm-up begins. We're supposed to have 70-degree weather again by this weekend. Y'all have a great evening. I'll see you bright and early in the morning.